The progress that waka dey go, you know, say as we talk now, the kutukutu when be say concern 2023 elections, now be say we dey hear for everywhere for our country, Nigeria. But we can't ask ourselves, say, where be the place of our youth for this matter? Because if a youth they talk, say yes, they want to do election, they tell us say that time, say they bring B, come and say RCB, not too young to run B, and all of that, say they bring the come. But we can't they wonder, so you sure say this B. According to my friend, when we say he come from one part for those things, so you should say he cray. You understand? So now we want to ask ourselves why you think cray for this matter. So because of that one, go bring some people there when we say we know, so they get for politics. Nobody else they get for politics. They put eye for some kind of position self. So they know what they say this side politics for those states. You know, so they put eye inside. So they will talk to us for this matter on the challenges that when we say youth they face when they do election. Derek Nwango, welcome to our program.
Thank you.
Stephen Ibokwede Oimai, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much.
I greet you so much when we say come. I'll start with you, Derek. I want to find out, as a youth, when we say get hand for politics, as a youth, when we say the I want political office, what will be the challenges when we say yes, say youth them they face?
Number one challenge. Now, imposition of candidates.
Okay.
The second one, now the almost inaccessibility of politics to young people.
Okay.
And they talk out from the economic perspective.
Okay.
You know, young people basically then just start life. So they never feel gather a lot of capital. Like people don't take for life.
Like to me, the big grammar come out, you know, the speaker is inaccessibility.
Capital.
They never get enough money.
Okay, what it be inaccessibility for pidgin English?
I don't know now. They don't get room to pass enter the place.
That's a good one.
Because you talk about say they don't get capital. So if the first one come on mind, now they want the DPC, they climb up.
Okay, because they know
the one name Jesus Christ hand.
Okay.
So maybe you talk to us. So they don't get enough
money. To fit pursue politics as the way it be for Nigeria. You know some country now, even if you not get money, you go fit pursue politics. Once people believe in you, they go start to even NGOs go support you financially. But for here, because our politics be like the one we be say, if you go there now for yourself, so people now go comfortable to come they pay money for something where they know say if you read there, now for yourself and your family.
And because the older politician won't be say the day before, now what do they do? Now make people not go.
Even the young people where they want to impose on us. Now what did those ones plan to do through those young people be that? Okay. You know, so these are the challenges.
That one be the one we say you call it position.
So. Yes.
Okay. May I ask you this? I for like I don't talk about a position. You believe say yes, say that imposition, or what my friend will call imposement. So yes, a day for this kind of matter when we say concern politics and youth. Now one of the challenges when they face.
My people for us, first of all, I greet everybody on a good morning. My name is Stephen Ibokwede Oimai from Owan West Local Government of Edo State. And when you talk about imposition or that thing, according to my brother, I want to digress, I want to change and small. It is not just the imposition is the thing. The system of problem. Now one major problem because one major problem first. Then two, they make politics too capital intensive. As in, too much money. If you not get too much money, you know if you play politics. Then three, the youth on their own accessibility to those offices. Those old men who don't dey. Okay, more look at as a civil servant when they retire from office. So we say 60, they'll say, okay, no matter the age, if you enter early, once you don't do 35 years, you will retire. But you will see 75 years old man, 85 years old man, 95. So when they drop their age, what the contest election, what can you actually give to the people? So as if you not make it as your birthright, that's your only source of income. Politics is not source of income. If those that take it as source of income, they are doing do or that they must impose because they say it must remit to the people. But politics is for the people, by the people. If you have that mindset, you will not be there making that you are paying money to get to that office.
Okay, we don't see some youth, the one we say they're for position before. We will get the one we say they call the youngest governor. You understand? Yahya Bello or Kogi State and all that. We see all of them. If let's say the youth themselves, they never really register to we will change this thing. Because people like Yaya Bello did there, and people they won't be saying, even when you like, whether you like them or not, youth they as governors. You don't understand, before today, when Lucky Igbeneghu be governor for Edo State, you know his age that time. Yeah. When Yahya Bello be governor, you know his age. When James Ibori be governor for Delta State, you know his age. And like that. So why say this same youth, when they did that, they only change the thing, say, okay, make we do and well, so that my fellow youth, when we say they come, we don't hold, they will take over, they will get a kind of what they call soft landing to do their matter the way it's supposed to be.
That particular aspect, one of the challenge when we get, when I don't mention, say be in position, even when these people want support youth, they go support the one where be say, it come from their, do I say?
Okay, come from the one that for control.
So because of that one, the youth when they see for politics now, just like some youth, I mean, just like some women, they no give good impression of themselves and of youth or women. Now make some people, they say, when they cry, say maybe they give women chance for politics, then they come to mention some names. So women where they give chance before, you don't see as a mess up. So you too they give chance before, you don't see as a mess up. Because those youth and women, when they bring, don't come through popular participation, okay. And probably they don't even forget any record of service to humanity, because a true politician and somebody will get that quality of service to humanity, somebody will get passion. I don't see no waiting passion.
Carry on the go.
Passion to serve people without without not expect something when you go take when you go get in return. So those people, when they bring, will not give very good representation of young people. Don't already they bastardize the chances of other young people. So as a result, come like calculated attempt for the older generation to continue to sabotage the chances of the youth because of the kind of people whether they bring come out. So that by the time they don't bring these people, they'll cause you don't fed it now. What did they do? So no need for us to support youth or women anymore. So let them allow quality people when they're close to the people, to the grassroots, to represent the youth, so that they go feel passionately pursue the interests of the youth, as it were.
Okay, may I come to you now, my brother? You now have the APC, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I'm from APC.
And I feel, you know, to say the money matter is a big matter now. Those say your political party, just say people bring 100 million to contest for presidency, but they still try, say, for youth, if you want to contest for that kind of position, they'll give you half. Now half you will pay. You understand? For women, they'll even give you half. For people when we say get people live with disability, they'll go reduce the thing down. So if a political party do all of these ones and that kind of thing, what you going to call me? Which area you can feel say the problem come of financial wahala when we say they for this thing? Because now you talk about and say politics for this country say is capital intensive. I mean, they can't grammar.
That's what I talk about.
I want me to continue for website.
Sorry, before I continue, I digress a little to add what my brothers talk. The problem we get for politics, now leadership, godfatherism. If youth want contest, don't impose anybody to the people. Okay. Let the people that they know in the grassroots that they can have access to. Let that person be the person they will work for. We go like a free will. What make you to be a member of this political party? You register under the party. You are from that local government. You are from that ward. You are from that unit. You are a right member. But not the one that say, leader say, godfather say, elder say. As far as you have that right as that person, you are to go there and get your civil rights that they will vote for you. You can be voted for. But the problem with the get say this godfather, if you don't get anyone, now then the problem come. If I thought you can shout, they'll bring one old man where they go scrape all his beers. That boy is here below. Go present and say now you to be. But check that man age, you don't pass 65 years old. How old are we? We don't pass 40 years old. Even the law not even favor us again. Because they're saying that before 30 to 35. The thing now, the woman who they do for instance, they try for that one. I commend them for that one. So you only pay for your expressions of interest, then they'll give you the form. But wow, we open 2.5 million, now we call for a buy form. 2.5 million. If I put that for project or business, you know where you carry me go. But because say I get the mandate of the people at heart, say we must take it that way. This is why we are going extra mile. Then when it comes to the finance, they are making it too intensive that for you to call for a meeting, just okay, you want host your LGA now. If you not spend, you spend minimum of 500,000. If you not spend to host your LGA meeting, because those that pay for the meeting
spend all of this kind of money and the rest. How the PT talk say you say the person now, you know, go they corrupt when we say enter office because they push on us, spend this one, spend this one. So when somebody spends so much money to become whatever position when we say you want to become, and at the end of the day get her, you feel say you say go listen to the people again. Nobody go first get him money. Maybe go for think of, and especially to the matter when we say it can concern corruption, sure. You call it hard to fight.
You know, corruption, that one say go hard to fight. The truth is that the people, when they spend, like everybody, they get their base, their limits. Okay, this was what I budgeted. Maybe some friends and family go really assist you. If you will do all of that, but the one where we go talk about now, the popular the people where they elect these persons, like those who they make delegate now, say come do for primary election. Each of them would expect 20,000 or 50,000 so papers. But I told them that once you collect that money, for the next 4 years, you will remain in abject poverty because you sold your destiny out. Let us have that free will. You don't sell an art, not even your better, you have full destiny. Now, these leaders are eating our destiny. They want to eat our own children's destiny already. Because how old I am, in the next 4, 5, 10 years, how old this year I'll be? Do you think I will still be like this? Because they plan to retire early. Look the American system. They start early, they will retire early. At 40, 45, 50, they don't retire for everything. They don't make as many they can make. We should encourage that in Nigeria, in all sectors. Not just saying that old man says, which experience you get. The world is now a global village. With your phone, you can make a research and get a result of what you want that you are passing through now. Can this old man do this thing? They cannot, but they are busy. They'll call one secretary there to help them do that thing. But we are creating. Politics is all about creativity. Now they tell us, so if they think say now the salary they want pay me, now I want share for una don't see the money, but the office where they will give me the capacity, and they make them say, I feel take tap other things because of my creativity to bring what in the people want and bring that to them. Like one, we they do training on the children from GSS 3, say I'll give a ski acquisition center. Carry them come, what do they do? How to repair laptop, how to repair phone, how to do this one. Those technical, that tech. Before that boy go reach SS3, it don't feed money for a family because the world is a global village where you are, you can work and make money. But as the government be able to prove this thing to us and make it open that you can access this thing, don't make it known so that you remain poor. Anytime they need you for the next 4 years, they give you 20,000 again, you will not follow them. They cannot continue like this.
Okay, you see, that matter of imposition, now you say it's the talk they go so, and now you feel bring come out. And then you look at it, just expand the matter. Some people they say that they accuse, they do this kind of position. That be people when they call leaders.
Yes.
So people will say leaders don't talk more. It's so bad that even some people they never get idea. They just do for inside politics like that. They never get now where they say leader go now they go. They never get their own mind. They talk and say, hey, so they talk now. So here we go pass. So they talk now. Here we go pass. But leadership. It go hard before you feel remove them from politics, especially Nigerian politics. You understand? So in this kind of case, now we're saying our leaders are not doing well. Don't they direct us well? Now they get issue. And how we go to get quality leadership when we say yes, they give us good direction.
Leadership for politics. If not quality leadership, be rest assured, say that country, that state, could move forward with what you call jet speed.
Okay.
If you take example, if you want to take example from a place like China now, like 30 years ago, China was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, yes. One of the most backward economies in the world.
Yes. And about that same time, Singapore was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, right.
UAE was nowhere to be found. And so on and so forth. That time now Europe they dominate, then America. But when the leaders for America, for China, for all these countries,
Singapore,
by the time the country gets quality leader, servant leader will not say, okay, now in-law be this, now brother be this, before you go the one day.
Now small water I just drink just now. And so they be just drink small water. Now our brother now they talk to us, Stevie in Mokwede or in mine on the way forward. As we see the only thing don't get to don't be. They don't they conyo somehow. So I will take make and say we come make and come back to life.
As I talked before, my brother. Say person we want to for office. Say leader go say make una do like this. We can stop it. When you see credible person, you go know him. Like me, when I get my first degree as a 2004.
They like to use yourself as an example.
Because now practical, I do pragmatism. Okay. What I talk, that's why I do them. Because now what you get for hand, now you fit show forth. If you have nothing, you have nothing to present. As a 2004, when I don't get first degree, not all that qualification where I don't get. I have never worked with my degree. Now handwork where I learn how to work. From that handwork, now I enter other business. When you say I be micro person, you say we do small business. Now I then take to communication, I been to logistics, barber salon, another business where I do. So person where if you manage all these kind of things, not if you manage people, say make we go to the next level. And when I know that kind of person among you now, I still get one for 1 year, so they say if they able to buy jam for people. We dey gather money, do small money, we'll give her. You know, my mercy.
We need to connect.
Sorry, but
okay.
So when we do all those things, now say we dey help ourselves. Say, how do we change the system? Now, such persons have not come together. Say, we don't get to a level. Say, let us go for a government, not in that local place. We may go and wide to the entire local government. Would the leaders give us a chance? If they don't believe in us, they will test us. If they be the real leaders, what I know is leader that go. I will guide you, they direct you, I will support you. But not when you come impose on me, say, I don't talk him. Now let God before they talk him, not be mad, they can't talk him.
Stephen, Emakwede or Imai, thank you so much when you join us.
Thank you very much.
Yes, every time you see the room from making this, you get him. And Derek, Mr. White. I thank you every day you show. I just said if we call you, you will show your face.
By the grace of
God. Enemies go try, they're not going to show you on. I said we will end this powerful discussion. That's all. You can't challenge when we say you that the face during the election. Just answer there plenty. Where and so it be. So we not say yes for time when we say not say so. They go make things work out well so that yes people they won't be say their head sharp well for matter and they go do for position when we say we make things clear for us. So this area, this part of the discussion, so we will end that. Not going anywhere. The name of the program, Good Morning from Benin, and the Rachel from Independent Television. Stay.